conservative new media tennis fans, I wanted to give you an update on the 2012 Wimbledon men's tournament in the wake of the shocking win by Lukas Rosol over Rafael Nadal of Spain, the world number 2. Because of this loss, Roger Federer of Switzerland, who came into the Wimbledon tournament as world number 3, will now overtake Rafael Nadal in the world number 2 position. Now, this happened recently before the French Open this year, where Federer also overtook Nadal for the number 2 ranking behind Novak Djokovic of Serbia, and it has happened again. Now, what is also interesting to note is that Federer is probably considered one of the favorites of this tournament, along with Djokovic, now that Nadal has been beaten. And along with Roger Federer returning to the world number 2 ranking when this tournament ends, even if he lost in the 3rd round, what has also come to be known is that if Roger Federer wins this tournament, not only would he be the world number 2, but he will actually climb back to world number 1 if he wins the 2012 Wimbledon Men's Championship. It would appear to be that the largest obstacle in Federer's way would be a semifinal showdown with defending champion Djokovic. But Roger Federer, as of today, is the number 2 player in the world when the next rankings come out, regardless of what happens in the rest of the tournament. And he is just 5 match victories in a row in this tournament from regaining the world number 1 ranking. So if you're a Roger Federer fan, you have to be pretty excited right now. Djokovic and Federer have never played each other on grass before. So although Djokovic has done extremely well against Federer recently, he has never had to play him on grass. And obviously Roger Federer is a 6-time Wimbledon champion, which is second in history for men, behind only Pete Sampras. So I would imagine that Roger Federer is going to be extremely focused for the remainder of this tournament. One of the records that Roger Federer does not have is the number of weeks total in his career at number 1. He is about a week or 2 weeks behind Pete Sampras in that regard. So if he won this tournament, which is just 5 match wins away for him now, not only would he win his 17th Grand Slam championship, but he almost certainly would be able to catch and surpass Pete Sampras for the most career weeks at world number 1. That's the update. I actually did not get to see the Nadal-Rosol match. I just didn't think it was going to be what happened, so I just didn't take it particularly seriously, and I had some other commitments. But suffice it to say, I will definitely be catching that match on replay. And look, we send out all of our congratulations from conservative new media to Lukas Rosol and the people of the Czech Republic. Lukas Rosol is ranked number 100 in the world. He has never made it beyond the qualifying stages of Wimbledon before. This is a first-time Wimbledon main draw competitor who just beat the reigning French Open champion and a 2-time Wimbledon champion. It was one of the greatest upsets in the history of men's tennis, as far as I know and as far as I'm concerned. This was a shocker that you just don't see but maybe once a decade or more than that. So all of our congratulations go out to Lukas Rosol and his fans and his team. And for Rafael Nadal, this is a devastating loss. There's no way around that. I don't think there's any way to spin this in a positive light for Rafael Nadal. Coming off of his incredible performance at the French Open, it looked like Nadal was ready to possibly retake the world number 1 ranking and kind of position of dominance from Novak Djokovic. And so for Nadal to go from that height, that euphoria, just a couple of weeks ago, to this, to losing in the second round to the world number 100 is so dramatic of a turnaround. It's even difficult to explain. It's stunning. So we're heading into the third round of the men's singles tournament right now. And the update is Roger Federer will overtake Rafael Nadal as the world number 2 following the completion of the 2012 Wimbledon tournament. And if Roger Federer wins 2012 Wimbledon men's singles championship, he would once again be the world's number 1 men's singles ranked player. For Conservative New Media, this is Paul F. Villarreal. Thanks for watching.